Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hadif Mikail bin Kamarul Bahrain. I am from group AS007182. My student ID is 20244-23922. Today I will be explaining about basic concept of matter. So this topic is from Form 4, Chapter 2, Subtopic 2.1. First, we're gonna talk about what is matter. So matter is something that has mass and occupies space. Matter consists of particles that are tiny and discrete. Matter can exist in three states, namely liquid, solid, and gas. So these are the example for solid, liquid, and gas. For solid, we have stone, wood, and billiard ball. For liquid, we have water, oil, and vinegar. And for gas, we have helium, oxygen, and chlorine. Now I will explain to you about changes in the state of matter. The change in the state of matter is caused by heating or cooling. So as you can see from the picture, from ice, if it receives heat, it will become liquid, it will become water. So from liquid, if it receives very high temperature heat, it will become gas, and from gas it becomes steam. From steam, if it release heat under 212 Fahrenheit, it will become water. And from water, if it release heat and under 32 Fahrenheit, it will become ice. Next, we're gonna talk about properties of three states of matter. So we have three states, which is solid, liquid, gas. So first is closeness of particles. For solid, each particles are very close to each other. For liquid, it is close but not as close as solid. And for gas, the particles are very far apart from each other. For arrangement of particles, solid is in regular pattern, liquid is randomly arranged, and for gas also randomly arranged. For movement of particles, solid vibrate around a fixed position, liquid move around each other, and gas move quickly in all direction. Next is energy of particles. For solid, the energy is very low, and for liquid, the energy is greater than solid, and for gas, it has the highest energy. And these are the 2D diagrams for each matter. Next is I'm going to tell you about matter that exists in element or compound. Matter can exist in the form of element or compound. Element consists of particles of atom or molecules, while compounds are made of molecules or ions. So this is an example. For example, matter that live in element. If in atom, we got carbon, and in molecule, we have oxygen, O2. And matter in live in compound. For molecule, we have water. Water is H2O, and for ion is sodium chloride and ACl. Now I will show you the graph for this topic. This is the graph of temperature against time for heating of naphthalene, C10H8. So from A to B, the temperature increase from A to B. You can see the temperature is increasing. In this section, it exists in the solid state, and when heated, the particles absorb heat energy and vibrate faster because kinetic energy is increasing. And from B to C, melting occurs. From B to C, there is no increase temperature because energy absorbed by the particles is used to overcome the attraction force between particles until solid changes to liquid. and from C to D, temperature increase from C to D. From C to D, it exists in the liquid state, and when heated, the particle absorb heat and move faster. And we're gonna see the next graph lah. So this is the graph for freezing. So we got, okay, from E to F, the temperature decrease from E to F. And from E to F, it exists in liquid state, and when cooled, the particle release heat and move slower due to the loss of kinetic energy. Next is F to G. From F to G, freezing occurs. And from F to G also, there is no decrease in temperature from F to G, because energy that is lost to the surrounding is balanced by the heat energy released when the particles attract each other to form a solid. Okay, next is G to H. Temperature decrease from G to H. So from G to H, it exists in the solid state. And when cool, the particle release heat and vibrate slower.